Okay, good morning, YouTube. Good morning. New video for you. Got a new video for you. It's 4:07 in the a.m. All of you are asleep right now. Unless your sleep schedule is completely all jacked up like mine's been for the past week and a half, or how long it's been. Been back to work a couple days ago. I've worked 2 days. First, came back on Friday. That was my first day coming back to work after the car accident. And I work at Toys R Us. Some of you who are following me, subscribing to me, have seen a couple of my paycheck videos. I've had people asking me questions about the store closing and everything, and definitely, unfortunately, we are closing. We're closing. May 14th will be the last day of the stores. That will be the death of Toys R Us. And I will do some more paycheck videos. I've done 2 so far. The first one got almost 1,000 views. The other one, for some reason, hasn't gotten that many. It's gotten like 44 last I checked, but I've been getting some good comments on that, and some people have kind of reached out, and so I thanks to all the people watching and giving it a like and subscribing and everything. But this video is basically something that I haven't shared this too much with the world, but this idea I had about 3 years ago, just had some random ideas about making a children's YouTube show. It would be a YouTube show just for fun. It'd be like a children's YouTube show, and I've had like little ideas I've just kind of bounced off in my head, and I've thought about it, and then other things have happened, like real life's gotten in the way. I've had work, I've had the car accident, and not doing music currently at the time because I haven't found people to play music with. But a weird thing kind of happened just about maybe half an hour ago. I just had the urge just to watch and see how much of this I could watch. A Doodlebops episode on YouTube. Excuse me. A Doodlebops episode. And I always thought the Doodlebops looked pretty cool because they were really colorful. They were colorful characters, and they had like cool outfits, and they had colored, one had blue skin, one had purple skin, one had yellow skin. And the studio setup was really colorful. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll try to watch this just to see how much of this I could watch. Because I remember trying to watch it years ago, and I couldn't get through a whole episode. Well, I tried watching it again about 40 minutes ago, half an hour ago, whatever it was. And I got to the 3-minute and the 45-second mark, and I had to stop it. It was just completely unwatchable. It was just completely... I suppose if I was 3, I would think it was the greatest thing ever, but I'm practically 38. I just cannot sit through how babyish and how silly it was. But it got me back to thinking about this idea I had. Something kind of random that I thought about maybe 3 years ago, to do a YouTube children's show, and it would be called the Crack in the Wall Children's Show. For those of you who don't know what Crack in the Wall is, it was a band that I was playing in for the past 14 years. I formed it in 2003, and excuse me, a bit out of it right now, but I formed it in 2003, and I had carried it on to last year. 2017 was basically the last of Crack in the Wall for now. Right now, the band aspect of Crack in the Wall is on indefinite hiatus. I'm definitely not going to say it's never going to come back, but right now, it's just... there's just many things on why I just can't do it right now. For one thing, I can't physically play the drums. Not yet, because I'm still recovering from the accident with, like, cracked bones, broken bones and stuff, and they're healing. but I'm not quite all there yet to play. My orthopedic doctor told me not to play the drums. I could play the djembe, which I played at open mics, as some of you have seen, but I can't play a full kit. But while I was pretty active with the group, playing lots of live shows around Austin, Texas, where I was living in the time, and putting out releases, Crack the Walls put out 7 releases. I've put out 6 CDs and a DVD. So I have those releases. But I thought, kind of as a joke on Facebook 3 years ago, I said, Crack the Wall's going to have all these things coming out, like the children's YouTube show was one of them. And I can't remember what else I had said. I was kind of being kind of creative, like, I used to like to make fun of Gene Simmons, because Gene Simmons is all about getting Kiss everything, Kiss theme park, Kiss casino, Kiss mini golf, which they used to have. I hate to say Gene Simmons influenced me, because I hate Gene Simmons just as much as the next guy. And I'll be honest with you, Kiss is terrible. I hate Kiss. I grew up being a Kiss fan, and then I realized around the age 27 how terrible Kiss was. If you like Kiss, great, we could be friends, but I will never be a Kiss fan again. But the fact that he had all these things kind of it influenced me to just kind of think, well, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. But he's doing it at a money-making thing. I just do things for creative. I didn't become a musician, songwriter for money. This just was my creative thing. It's just my love of music and everything. So getting back to the whole children's show, I thought, what if I actually did a YouTube show? It would be a YouTube children's Crack in the Wall show. And basically, I've had ideas about it, but I've never written anything down, and I've talked about it. There's been a couple of friends of mine that, that heard I wanted to do it, but I've never gotten around to doing it. And since now I really need to do something creative, especially since I'm about to be out of a job, in about, I guess, maybe a little less than 2 months I'll be out of a job. So I'm really going to have a lot of free time. I've got to do something creative, because if I don't do something, like if I don't write songs or play or do something in the art, something YouTube, I do a lot of YouTube stuff, I go crazy. Sorry, I can't stop coughing. Right now I can't quite write songs right now, because I'm at just this really bad sickness of writer's block. But getting with a group of people, I've realized is what inspires me to write again. Musicians or whatever, there's something that will inspire me to write again. When I'm by myself and I'm stuck, I was stuck in the house for weeks because I couldn't walk, I couldn't drive. I'm getting a lot better. Far, far from 100% better. I still have some, fractured bones and stuff, but I'm walking a lot better. But still a little bit sore. But just getting with a group of people, I know I'll get my mojo to be creative again. So what this video is basically, what I'd like to do is just do a YouTube children's show. It'd be like a 1-episode thing, at least starting off that way. It wouldn't be a whole series, but I want to do just 1 episode and call it the Crack in the Wall Children's Show. And so far the ideas I haven't written anything down, but this video is going to be the rough draft of what I have. There's a park on Villa Maria, and I want to say Carter Creek, which is called Sul Ross Park. It's right across from the Sul Ross Elementary School, and I've done a couple of videos there. I did one video where I scratched a few lottery tickets, like 4 lottery tickets, and I won $10. I did one where I was having lunch and just talking about random things and just to be creative. And they don't have a whole lot of playground equipment there, but they've got this really nice slide. And in both videos you'll see like the jungle gym with the slide behind me. And I kind of just wanted to do the video out there on a nice, bright, sunny day and have me with 3 other people in, colorful costumes, fun-looking costumes, very childlike. I would probably have some weird, colorful pants, striped pants, plaid jacket, and maybe a flower hanging out of the pocket of a hat. And running around with a huge, like a dozen balloons in the park, and then get like some stuff out in the park, like get some puppets, have people being puppeteers, and excuse me, I'm so sorry. Maybe some toys out there, like little, I don't know, wooden trains, something fun around picnic tables and stuff, and we'll create scenarios and everything. And Sul Ross Park, I think, would be a really good place to do it. It would be perfect. We would have to kind of do it when, because I think sometimes at Sul Ross Elementary they do have a playground at the school, but I think sometimes they'll bring the kids in class over to that park. So we'll have to do it sometime on maybe a Saturday or a Sunday when no families are out there. We'd have to plan it pretty well. It's just something to do. The thing, basically, why I'd want to do this is because you only live once, and sometimes I just don't want certain cool ideas to just stay ideas, because I'll, when it gets to where I'm like older and, like in my 80s and I'm in a retirement home, I'll be left wondering, oh, well, what if I actually did that? I should have done that and I'm still pretty young, and I'm healing quite rapidly from the accident, so I'm getting a lot better. So this, I think, will be my next project, since I'm not currently doing music right now. Main reason why I'm not doing music is I meet people, they say they want to do music, and then they flake out, they disappear off the face of the earth. So, a lot of times I meet people, it's like, yeah, we'll talk about it, but a lot of times I have trust issues with them, because I've had so many people in this town that just, for whatever reason, they say they want to work with me and they don't return my text or my messages or whatever. So basically, this whole children's idea is, get me with 3 other people, 4 humans involved, get some puppets, get some toys, be out there on a sunny, nice, beautiful blue sky, yellow sunny day in the park. And it would be a children's show, but this would be a very family friendly, not too babyish like Doodle Bops or Wiggles or anything like that. I can't stand shows like that because they're way too babyish. But something that I think some of the adults could probably think would be cool too, because it would be for children, but for the most part it would be a joke. Because why would this rock band Crack in the Wall do a children's TV show or a YouTube show? This wouldn't be on TV. It'd be specifically for this channel right here that you're watching. It would be a joke, like, because I'm definitely not a children's songwriting musician. I don't write songs for kids. I mean, look at some of my song stories videos that I've written. If you go back to watch some of those on the channel, I've written songs about sex. That's totally not child friendly. Parents do not want their children at the age of 4, 5, 6 to know about the birds and the bees yet. But this would be very, very clean, very friendly, fun. It'd be fun. It would be something to do. And just do like one episode. We wouldn't, because I think part of this is going to be kind of expensive, because I'm going to have to get clothes for myself and got to find some cool clothes. There's probably everything I might need at Lucy in Disguise with Diamonds in Austin, where I have bought capes there when I used to wear like black capes when I played with Crack in the Wall in Austin. Or I could find stuff on eBay that would be my size, maybe even Goodwill around town, something, loud and colorful, But yeah, so I'm posting this on YouTube, and gonna see if I can find any hits in the Craigslist artist section to see if anybody in the BCS area could help me out, want to help out. Because I don't really have any friends that are really kind of available right now. A lot of my friends work, and it's just not something that they're going to want to do. Some of them work, and then the other ones are just, I don't really think this is kind of their thing. I could be wrong. Maybe they'd want to do it, but for right now, I'm basically making this video, so since I haven't written anything down, it was an idea I've tossed around for about 3-4 years maybe, and this is my rough draft. Do it at Sul Ross Park. Have balloons, maybe birthday cake, toys, puppets, just do something for fun, be creative, and call it the Crack in the Wall YouTube Children's Show, or the Crack in the Wall Children's Show. for YouTube. It'll probably be like a 25-minute episode, and just see how it goes. It'll be one episode, and if it was fun, if everything goes planned, maybe do more. But I don't want to say I want to start a series because I wouldn't know how the first one is going to be yet. So this is just an idea I'm having. So anybody watching the video, if you live in town, or even if you're some of my subscribers, tell me what you think of this idea, and something you'd want to see if you think this is exciting, or if you think I'm just completely weird for wanting to do this. It's just something creative, just something for fun, and I'm still very childlike, I'm still into, my favorite TV show is Arthur. People know I'm obsessed with the cartoon Arthur. I'm a huge Arthur fan. I love Mark Brown. I love his vision. But, this is I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time because I've just been at writer's block with everything. Videos, songs. But that's the idea, is to do a YouTube children's show, film it at Sul Ross Park, and just try to find 3 other people. I don't know who I would get. I don't know who would want to do this or who would have time for it. I do have quite a few friends in town, but, when we get together, it's kind of few and far between because everybody, I've got, friends with kids. I've got friends who work a lot. I have friends from work who are trying to find more work now. Everybody's heartbroken and stressed and depressed because we're all losing Toys R Us. Toys R Us is dying at the age of 70. They started 70 years ago, and it's gone. It's history now. But this is the time, since I won't have a job, to try to do the children's show. It's like this is the perfect time for it. So that's my video of the Crack in the Wall children's show. It would just be fun. It'd be kind of for a joke. But it'd be clean. It'd be good, clean humor. We wouldn't do anything, nothing crude. It would be for kids, but it'd also be just kind of a joke. 'Cause it's like, well, I'm doing a children's show and I've written weird songs. And I am so sorry I can't stop coughing. But people who have seen me live know I can get pretty wild and play aggressively on the drums and run around with a snare drum in the audience. Yeah. So that's my video for that. So anybody on Craigslist watching this, drop me an email. Tell me if this is something you'd want to do. I am so sorry I can't stop coughing. I have good days and bad days. This is a bad night right now. And go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. More videos to come. We'll do a few more paycheck videos. I'll definitely put up my last paycheck from Toys R Us, which will be after the 14th. I am so sorry. Alright, so I'm going to find something else to get into. Some kind of project, and yeah, so people of YouTube, Craigslist, Facebook, social media, wherever you are, drop me a line, and maybe friends in real life might want to help me. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the flip side. I was not prepared to do this video, obviously, but I'll see you on the flip side on YouTube with another video. Have a good morning, everybody. Go get some breakfast.